Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Coming. And I'm in your motherfucking stomach. And not you niggas. I'm talking about your broad. I'm talking about your baby mama, the one that you care about so much. Ooh, her fine sex ass. Don't be mad at me, bro. It ain't fun if the homies can't get none. I'm gonna treat her right, though. So you think that I'm talking like this because I degrade women. No, man, I love beautiful women. All races, not prejudice at all. If it wasn't for women, we wouldn't be on this earth. I'm just saying. I just love when a man can't take care of his woman right and she used me for redemption. Okay, let's start the show out. Kim and Kanye hit up Saints soccer game, co-parenting. And this is the aftermath of Kanye being canceled. You can't cancel a real nigga, America. This cancel culture shit that went too far. See, if you actors, singers, and rappers, and comedians, and entrepreneurs stack your money and build relationships with people, you can't be canceled because you make a mistake or say something somebody don't like. All they can do is get mad and complain about it. Now, Kanye been chilling. At first, Kanye was in his emotions. He was doing a lot of talking, appearing on a bunch of podcasts, saying crazy ass shit. I knew wasn't nothing wrong with that nigga. Kanye, you can't be an idiot and create $1 billion, monumental bankroll for yourself, making yourself a brand. You can't be. Now, you might do crazy and dumb shit. Everybody do it. I mean, you know how many broke motherfuckers do dumb and crazy shit? Even worse than Kanye and say some of the wildest shit? It's way more than the rich. The broke people at the ground, at the bottom, don't get to talk about it or get exposed. That's the only difference. I have seen niggas walk in the middle of the street, lay a half of a towel out, drop down on their knees and start praying. Now, I don't know who they praying to, what their religion is. I'm not a religion basher. But to me, if you drop down in the middle of the street where traffic can ride by and knock your ass off 50 feet in the air, something wrong with you. Because the religions that I know that use those type of methods, they get in an area or a space. This person got in the middle of the street. So people been doing crazy shit. And when they got up, they can come and talk to you just as sane as I'm talking now. You would never know that this person does this until you see them do it. So don't always think people are crazy and retarded because they do strange things and have strange beliefs, or they might be going through an emotional time in their life where they just gotta say some wild shit, whatever comes to their head. Moral of the story: Kanye is looking good. I'm glad to see that brother. At his family events, and I ain't having no problem. Everything was peaceful. The paparazzi had to take pictures because they love being in motherfuckers' business. And you can't get mad at the paparazzi. That's what they do. That's how they get their paycheck. Reporting on the celebrities in the public. Can't get mad at people when they got the report, because I got to do my report like I'm reporting on this shit now. I'm just saying, don't always believe what you see on TV. And a lot of times people do things so they can sell stuff. It might have been a big deal or anything that Kanye or Kim was trying to pull off at the time. So when because one thing about what they say in the entertainment industry, all publicity is good publicity. Whether it's bad or good, depending on what you do after the publicity, is if it's going to benefit or destroy you. But when you get heard and get talked about, you can do something or sell something or get in the limelight if you know what you're doing, if you got some game out here. You know what I'm talking about? People catch the bus sometimes. This made me think about it. I was dropping somebody off and they was telling me, this being a good Samaritan, sexy motherfucking lady needed a ride, so I took her where she needed to go. And she was like, people catch buses to work? People catch taxis to work? I was like, because she was telling me her car was down and shit. And I'm like, yeah, people do that. I said, you ain't been living long enough, baby, to see the real world. You've been in a position where you haven't had to get on the bus or get in a taxi before in your life. And I hope that you don't. But, yeah, people do that. People do whatever it takes so they can get to the money to try to better their situation. Or even if they just trying to make it to the next paycheck. People gonna do what they gotta do. But she said that like she lives in a world where, you know, every family member she has cars. They, you know, everybody got money, and it don't exist to do that. You know, that's what she said. But I can tell that bullshit. She just trying to be uppity. Cause she was black with her Caucasian friends, and she was trying to sound real professional and sophisticated. You know, it didn't make no sense. But the difference in between the East Coast public transit system is why I even brought this topic up. The New York City subway, to be exact, versus the down south public transit is because you have some rich motherfuckers on the subway in New York on their way to their business meeting. Got big bankroll. Down south, not every woman, somebody see you on the bus, first thing they say, damn, I seen such and such on the bus. Stop judging him, niggas. You know, like he ain't got no money because he catching the bus. It's a different level up on the East Coast. You can't even get in certain parts of New York City. For people that's listening, I'm teaching you something right now. Certain times of the day, you can't even get inside of certain parts of New York City with a vehicle unless you be stuck in traffic for 3 or 4 hours. I've been there and done that, so I know. So you have to use the subway or the bus to get around, to get to where you're going. Now, after a certain time in the day, yeah, you can ride downtown all you want to. But when a certain hour starts to begin in the morning, you got to get out the way. Because everybody moving like rats and roaches, and they get crunk and crowded like you see on TV. Because everybody on their work to get their money. They on their way to regular jobs. They on their way, you know, to skyscrapers. CEOs on their the way to work. You know, Fortune 500, 100 company owners are on their way to work. Everybody on their way to work. It's the way of the world. You just tune into another episode of Legend of Coming. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Do something with your death. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. You just might be somebody. Nickel.